Всем привет, дорогие друзья, с вами я, Лимон. Сегодня будем начинать проходить игру под названием Alone in the Dark. Давайте приступим. Новая игра. Сложность обычная, сложность помощи. Так, или давайте старая школа. Давайте принять. Просто там пробовал, просто смотрел там. Лягушка. Офигеть. Лягушку съели. Alone in the Dark.
So, your uncle. What's wrong with him?
He's possessed.
As in the devil?
Something like that. He says a dark man is following him, watching him at all times.
What do you make of it?
It's nonsense, of course. But I'd be lying if I said it didn't bother me. You see, it runs in my family.
Possession?
No, detective. Deteriorating melancholy. Practically every member of the Hartwood family is driven mad before they grow old.
But Jeremy didn't kill himself. Is that why he's at your setup?
Despite being convinced that he is truly possessed, he decided to put his last chips on Dr. Gray and his psychoanalysis, figuring he might stumble upon some cure.
You mentioned the letter.
I received a disturbing letter from Jeremy accusing the staff and all the other patients of being involved in some cult. And now they are also out to get him.
Could it be real? Or is it all just in his head?
It's a story he tells himself, Mr. Karnbi. Anything to avoid the truth.
Which is?
That we're all terribly insignificant. That people mean so very little to one another. That there is no one out to get Jeremy Hartwood because he isn't worth getting.
Here we are.
My uncle's not well, Mr. Karnbi. I want to make sure he's all right.
Then what's my part in this? You couldn't get a cab?
I just wouldn't feel safe going alone. Did you bring a gun?
Yeah. You think it'll actually come to that?
No. But you might need to wave it around depending on how agreeable the staff will be.
What exactly are we gonna do when we find Jeremy?
I don't know. Let's just find him first.
Так. Выберите персонажа. Подтвердить.
Hello? Hello?
Looks abandoned.
It can't be. There has to be someone around.
Wait here. I'll go around back.
Глава первая. Так. Поищите способ пробраться в дом. Давайте. Так, вот у меня пистолет. 6 ПТ у меня. Вот фонарик.
Now what do we got here?
Фонарик. Ключ. Понял. Так, на В. Ну, эта игра вроде бы подобие на Resident Evil. То есть она похожа. Ну, лично я так понимаю. Так. Это что сейчас было? Ключ выбрать. Ну, что это? О, патрончики. Это хорошо, это хорошо, это хорошо. 3 ПТ это нормально.
Nah, I'm not getting in there.
Угу. Нужен ключ. Ладно. Так, что тут у нас? Ага. Какая-то там что-то лежит. Это я не понимаю, что лежит, но лежит что-то там. Погнали дальше. Так, ну, тут я больше ничего не вижу. Глубина резкости на чуть-чуть меньше. Так получше. Так.
That's one big tree to fit inside a conservatory.
Прям очень огромная и мудрая. Чё? Чё было? Я ничего не увидел.
I need the key.
Да уже сколько ключей надо-то, я уже не знаю. Уже 2 ключа надо. Так, здесь закрыто. Здесь тоже закрыто. Опа. Это... напиток. Наверное, аптечка. Здесь тоже нельзя. Так, и как быть? Что-то такое-то. Нужен ключ. Угу. Так, где ключ? Ключик, ты где? Иди сюда. Опа, это нашел. Ага, вот он и ключ. Вот он и ключ. Кайфуем. Не, подожди. Подожди. А туда как? Значит, здесь где-то должен быть ключ. Ну, 100 пудов. Не просто так здесь лежит это, ой, стоит эта дверь. 100 пудов должен ключ какой-нибудь быть. Или нет? Нет, нет ключа. Скушали ключ. Без ключей. Ну ладно, тогда мы, если что, сюда вернемся. Так,
Don't
лечилка.
mind if I do.
Семейная Библия.
Every day your silence weighs a little heavier. It's been a difficult year for everyone, and many have lost all hope. I read in the papers about people suffering. Pictures of dust-covered landscapes without a drop of water. I wish I knew if you were still tending the earth or if you had turned your back against us. I have started to look for help elsewhere. I pray you will tell me if I am going down a path that you find disagreeable. With help from Baptiste and Charlotte, I found comfort in the practice of the voodoo. I have long been skeptical of that Caribbean cult, but it's been of good use to me. It seems all harmless in my book. I say some words dreamt up by the Creoles, and I carry around a small pocket of gree-gree. Nothing of this is mentioned in the Bible, of course, but the French Quarter priestess tells me it's all connected. She says the Christian God is just one more perspective on the creator of things. That's what I like to think, but the other way around, that the spirits of her faith are just aspects of you, our Heavenly Father. I am so grateful for the words you gave Mr. Hartwood. We will sing your praises at St. John's Eve. The world will be blessed soon again. Only the sacrifices of the Old Testament compare to your demands. Let it be the...
Понял. Так, что у нас тут? О, еще ПТ. Хорошо. А, один ПТ, да? А, ну прям много, да. Прям, слушай, прям много дал мне патронов. Так, так. Здесь дверь. Здесь что у нас? О, 3 патрончика, хорошо. Так, что тут у нас? Еще патрончики. О, хорошо. Плюс 2 патрончика. Что тут у нас? Плюс 2 патрончика. Не, сейчас подожди. Погодь, сейчас надо смотреться. Открыто. Ой. Сабодаж. Ой, сабодаж, да.
Please do not touch the boiler. It is working after all. While the sabotage has caused a leak, only the decorative plate has been completely ruined. Let's wait for Mr. Chance to turn up and he can take a look at the leak. Mr. Waits.
That doesn't make sense.
Опять загадка. Одни загадки, ё-моё. Блин, ну надо туда попасть. Надо найти что-то. Какой-то там, наверное, пазл собрать. Что тут у нас? Опа, сохранение. Не-не-не, значит, подожди. Если сохранение, значит мы пошли по сюжету. Значит, мы пошли по сюжету. А нам надо осмотреться. Мы еще здесь не были. Вон, я пропустил. Что тут у нас? Патрончиков 2 штуки. Офигеть, пропустил. Ну-ка. Тут у нас сундук. Вот он, сундук лежит. Аптечка. Так, это свинки здесь хрюкали. Это что у нас? Крысиный яд. Ага. Пригодится.
What was that?
Можно найти по ходу игры сбор. Запретные знания. Иногда ничего больше. Что-то можно собрать. Что-то можно собрать. О, вы видишь еще про... ага, понял. Ладно, тогда давай сюда еще сходим. Вот тут у нас тоже что-то есть. Так. Нет ничего, что ли? Офигеть. Пустая. Заскамили. Есть пусто? Да ё-моё. Понял. Ну все, здесь ничего больше нет. Давайте дальше. Понял, ключик нужен. А ключика нет. Это как-то подфризивает. Это плохо. Мне это не нравится. Ты чё? А 40-60 что ли будешь лагать? Я тебе сейчас полагаю. Заперто. Конечно, заперто. Ты чё думал? Чё, Дим, думал? Откроется? Не, ищи давай. Дима, чё так все пусто-то? Нет ничего. Вообще ничего нету. Дневник Лоты.
Sunday, June 22nd. I spent all day looking for Jeremy. I should have cared for the others, but I'm scared that he will do something irreversible. Cassandra is upset that I didn't give her the latest shipment of pain medication that Waits brought from the post office yesterday. I would have given it to her, but the company didn't send a new key this time around, so the box is just sitting there on my desk. They must have figured we had plenty of their gimmicky keys by now. I only remember seeing one lately. Grace was playing with it inside the grand parlor. Unless it turns up by itself, it will have to wait. I have to figure out where Jeremy is. I think Jack knew something. That dog of his found a strange rot permeating the house. She's showing us, he said. Like those blots and streaks of fetid rot was talking to him.
Так, давайте дальше. Во, это что у нас? Нужен ключ. Опа. Ключ, да? А, карта. Я карта. Ага. Во, теперь... Опа. От площади. Стой. Откуда это? Подожди. Как карту включить? Блин. Во. Ага, площадь. Это значит у нас... Блин, ну ладно. А, я уже догадался, чё? Стоп, я его потратил? А, не, все правильно, да? Все правильно. Да. Или нет? Или нет, да. Или да, или нет. Ладно.
I need the key.
Я понял, что тебе нужен ключ. Я понял тебя. Я знаю, что нужен там ключ.
It's wedged shut.
Ну, бери камушек. И что там лежит?
Looks important.
Я вообще в офиге. Там одни загадки, одни загадки. Я в офиге. Так. Нужен ключ, конечно.
Окей.
Конечно, нужен ключ. Нужен ключ, конечно. Газета.
The Great Depression. President Hoover raises tariffs on over 20,000...
Газета. Так. Тут у нас... Ага. Презент. Я не удивлен. Что там закрыто?
Thanks.
What are you doing? Who are you?
Whoa, pardon me, excuse me. My name is Edward Karnbi, private investigator. I hope you don't mind we let ourselves inside.
I do mind. This is private property. You can't just barge in here.
I'm sorry about all this, but I'm looking for my uncle. It's urgent, and no one was answering the door.
We can't hear you knocking anymore. None of us can.
Who is your uncle, darling?
Jeremy. Am I right? She has that Hartwood gloom, doesn't she?
That's right. I'm Emily Hartwood. I just came to make sure my uncle is all right.
Well, he is unavailable right now. You will have to come back another day.
Unavailable how? Is he sleeping? We can wait.
He's lost.
Don't I know you from somewhere?
Who's your man again, Miss Hartwood?
My name's Edward Karnbi, private investigator.
Splendid.
Enough! All of you! Get back to your rooms! McCarthy, keep your eyes on the child. And you two, please leave immediately.
Look, we're not here to cause any trouble. Just let us see the old man, satisfy the curiosity of my client here, and we'll be off.
Jeremy has gone missing. There's no need to worry, but it might be some time before he turns up. The whole staff is looking for him.
What? He ran off?
I don't have time for any of this. Please, come back tomorrow.
All right, in that case, we'll just wait in his room. You don't mind, do you? It's upstairs, right?
Wait, you can't.
Don't worry, we'll be discreet.
In the corridor. It's the first door on your left. I'll tell Dr. Gray you're here.
Excellent. Thank you, madam. All right, here we are.
Let's look around. See if we can dig up any clues.
Пазл. Ключ.
Every night the dark man stands opaque at the
О. Хорошо. Так. Так. Все.
Hey, you know anything about this? Looks like some sort of talisman.
No, I don't. Oh, help me out here, will you?
I would kill the guy to throw some of this stuff out. I'd be crazy too if I had this much junk lying around.
Oh, wow. That's striking. I want to save this one. All right, come on. I want to go see Dr. Gray. Come on, let's go.
Yeah, I'm coming.
Какая-то хрень здесь творится.
Miss Hartwood. Emily?
Угу. Все, куда ты попал? Все, это ГГ.
What the hell is going on? Where am I?
Правда, где он? Ту-ду-ду-дум. Погнали. Так, ну, здесь у нас заперто. Ну, ключа здесь нету. Ну, нету его здесь. Вот убей, нету. Опа. Патрончики. Что такое? А, о! Иди! Иди, я сказал. Офигеть.
Christ, what the hell was that?
Ты чё, офигел? Кто тебе разрешил так бить? Ай-яй-яй-яй-яй. Ну ты урод, а? Офигеть. Silent Hill.
I can't go that way.
А туда нельзя, понял.
What the hell is going on?
Я фиг его знаю, что здесь происходит. Заполнено? Как менять? А, на G. Понял. Теперь ХП хотя бы полностью.
Don't let them get inside, Combat. They're not the good kind.
Are you... Is this your store?
There are no owners here. We both strangers in Jeremy's story.
Jeremy did this. How?
The pact with the dog man. Jeremy warned us, but we didn't think much of it.
I'm Detective Edward Karnbi. I was hired by Jeremy's niece to find him.
Oh, yeah? How much she paying you?
$150.
She's sure getting her money's worth tonight. Are you a thinking man, compare?
No, not if I can help it.
You know, I think Jeremy's hiding in a way we can't find him. He has this juju necklace that guides him.
The talisman?
That's right. It's some magic charm he got from Miss Jackson down the street.
The voodoo priestess?
You know surprising things, compare. Yeah, the Mama Loa. Here, take the key. I locked the gate to save her place from all the ghouls and goblins getting inside. Maybe if you go there, you can find some clues to show you the way.
Thanks. I'll have a look.
Презент.
You want to come along?
Nah, I'm gonna stay here for a while.
Так, ну пошлите. Так, патрончиков еще. Еще одна палка. Где? Ух ты, ё-моё! Откуда он вылез? Офигеть! Ой. Так. Блин, что я сделал-то, дурак? Ты урод, да?
My weapon broke.
Вообще что-то не понимаю, ну ладно. А, кажется, понял. Все, понял. Понял. Так. Его что так пугаешь ты, господи. Ну тварь, а, ну тварь, ну тварь. Есть. Бутылка. Блин, а где ХП? Нет ХП, да? Просто бутылки. Ну, зато патрончик взяли. Ой-ой-ой-ой-ой-ой-ой-ой-ой. Иди сюда. Блин, ну тварь, ну вот. Ой, ну не все, не патрончик. Все, у меня ПТ 0. Все. Все, 1 ПТ остался. 3 ПТ осталось. Презент. Нет, патрончики. О.
I recognize this place. It's Miss Jackson's seance parlor. Let's see if she's got any information on Jeremy's talisman. It's the talisman, like the one in the painting.
Так.
I think it's meant for the talisman. I think it needs numbers, like coordinates.
Чё-то я туплю. Так. О, все, сюда. Ой, наконец.
It's showing something. A place? Where is that?
Чего? Ха. Опа. Опа. Тёпа.
Detective, I was wondering when you were going to show up. Mrs. Thompson told me you were here. I understand you are working for Jeremy Hartwood's niece.
Yeah, I guess so. I mean, you're not wrong. We came here for her uncle. I just didn't expect... I didn't expect this. You are Dr. Gray, right?
That's right. You don't happen to have some identification, Detective. I'm not keen on having strangers prying into my business. Oh, Detective Edward Karnbi, Decatur Street, New Orleans. Enjoying the Vieux Carré, Detective? Those old French quarters, the voodoo people, the gangsters. I'm sure you live an exciting life.
Well, it's not quite like the stories, Doc. Just trying to make a living.
Aren't we all making a living? Well, welcome to Deseto, Detective. I hope your time here will be useful. Now, what can I do for you?
But why don't you tell me where I can find Jeremy Hartwood?
Why wouldn't that make for a short visit? I wish I could tell you, but I'm afraid I don't know. A drink, Detective?
Anything brandy.
Oh, you do belong in the French quarters, Detective. Armagnac or cognac?
You know, just give me the cheap stuff. I'm not much of a connoisseur.
Having low standards is not a virtue, Detective. Let me see if I can broaden your perspective.
What can you tell me about Jeremy?
I wouldn't want to go into details about his condition. Doctor-patient confidentiality. I'm sure you understand.
Sure, but he is crazy, and he's gone missing. Why?
Here, try this.
Ooh, it's good. Got a bite?
It's called a sidecar. The trick is not to be afraid of the tartness of the lemon. Then, for goodness sake, don't overdo the triple sec.
Okay, what can you tell me about Jeremy?
Well, let me think. He is an anxious man, constantly worried about events not presenting themselves according to his model of predestination. He complains about things not being carried out in the right order, and that some things simply shouldn't be. Is any of this helpful to you?
Not really. I was hoping for some direction where to look next.
I'm sorry. I have nothing for you then. You should talk to my orderlies. They have been looking for him for a while now. I'm sure they would appreciate your help.
Yeah, I ran into Batiste earlier. Come to think of it, he might have given me a lead.
Oh, excellent. So your investigation is already underway.
I'm gonna go, but I'm sure we'll meet again.
Looking forward to it. Safe returns.
Глава 2.
Detective Karnbi, where did you go?
I was just talking to Dr. Gray.
You disappeared.
No, it's not what you think. Have you found anything strange going on here?
Yes. Everyone is being incredibly evasive and I can't figure out why.
No, I mean something you can't explain. Paranormal, even.
Detective, I really need you to get yourself together. I can't do this alone.
Forget it. I'll figure it out.
Do you want to come see Dr. Gray?
No, I want to try something. With this talisman, I think I can follow Jeremy to the place he mentioned in the book. What was the name? Do you remember something Spanish? Taroea. Yeah, that's where I need to go.
Detective, are you gonna be all right?
Yeah, of course. Go talk to Dr. Gray. We'll rendezvous later. This talisman brought me back from the French Quarter in the blink of an eye. If Jeremy can travel so easily, then he could be hiding anywhere, even Taroea. If he can do it, so can I. I just need to figure out how the talisman works.
На этом моменте мы закончим. Спасибо за просмотр. Подписывайся на мой канал, телеграм-канал, ВКонтакте канал, ссылочку в описании канала. Ставь лайк. Всем удачи. Всем пока.